I bring to order the Salem County Board of County Commissioners regular meeting. We have the indication, please.
Gracious God, we ask for your blessing upon all gathered here tonight in our Salem County community. As it is the season of Thanksgiving, we are grateful for the decisions presented before us. We ask that you hear the special intentions each of us hold in our hearts. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adequate notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and Elmer Times Company, and by posting notice on the bulletin board of the Salem County Courthouse and the Fifth Street Office Complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Roll call, please.
Director Benjamin Laurie.
Here.
Commissioner Scott Grissom.
Present.
Commissioner Ed Ramsey.
Here.
Deputy Director Gordon Ostrom.
Here.
And Commissioner Lee Ware is absent. We have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Commissioners, what's your pleasure with the minutes?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the minutes from the November 2nd, 2022 meeting. Minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minute book.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, what's your, do we have a waiver?
Yes, we have one waiver of the rules. E4, resolution of the Board of County Commissioners to accept and execute a grant from the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for the Prosecutor's Office for state fiscal year 2022, Governor Phil Murphy budget, Operation Helping Hand, Sub-Award Reimbursement Grant, grant number SFYO-HH-17, 2022.
Commissioners, what's your pleasure for waiving the rule?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we accept the waiver of the rules for resolution E4.
Second that motion. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, what's your pleasure with the correspondence, the general committee, commission minutes, and reports?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that the correspondence, department reports, and committee minutes be accepted, filed, and made a part of the minutes.
Second that.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, your pleasure with the bills and claims.
Once again, Mr. Director, I make a motion that all bills and claims, when properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to their respective accounts.
Second that motion. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, pleasure with the treasurer's report.
Once again, I would make a motion that the treasurer's report be received and filed, subject to audit, and that it be spread full and complete upon the minutes.
Can I get a second?
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Once again, passed unanimous. Just want to recognize a lot of people out there, a lot of people from the road department. Welcome. Elmer Times, great to have you. Awesome. And we have two commissioner-elects, Dan and Corey, welcome. And we have the chairman, president of the VOTEC board for Salem County. So welcome. Linwood. Is there any other missed? I can't see beyond. I think we're good. Okay. Resolution, before we go much further, A2. While it's the same resolution, the title will change because it better describes what the resolution is. So when she reads resolution A2, pay attention. It will read a little bit different. It's administrative committee.
A1, resolution authorizing a letter of agreement between the County of Salem and the Communication Workers of America, Local 1085. A2, resolution authorizing a letter of agreement between the County of Salem, the Salem County Prosecutor, and the Communication Workers of America, Local 1085. A3, resolution awarding a contract for rubbish removal to Sarah. A4, resolution requesting transfer of funds. A5, resolution authorizing contracts with Direct Energy Business Marketing LLC and UGI Energy Services for natural gas supply and delivery to the County of Salem. And A6, resolution approving a contract change order for election crew.
Commissioners, you've heard the reading of these 6 resolutions. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt these 6 resolutions.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yeah, Mr. Director, I just want to thank our leadership for the hard work in hammering out this agreement with the communication workers. They've been very diligent. The union has been collegial in working with us. I see Mr. Carney is here, and as he's aware that there are some adjustments to the contract that are related to our adoption of the Juneteenth holiday. So it's been a long time. Everyone on the successful conclusion.
Continuing on a little bit, I believe this is the last union for adoption. The last one out of 9? 9. Yeah, so we've negotiated in the past year and a half with 9 unions and successfully, and just have a great county and great workers. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Agriculture and tourism.
B1, resolution awarding Cultural and Heritage Commission 2023 grant dollars from the New Jersey State Council on the Arts. B2, resolution awarding Cultural and Heritage Commission 2023 grant dollars from the New Jersey Historical Commission. B3, resolution accepting the 2023 cooperative marketing grant from the New Jersey Department of State Division of Travel and Tourism.
Commissioners, you've heard the reading of these 3 resolutions. Your pleasure?
Director, I move that we approve these 3 resolutions.
I'll second that. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Economic Development and Public Works.
C1, resolution authorizing acceptance and execution of New Jersey Department of Transportation Local Aid and Economic Development Federal Aid Agreement Number 22 DTBLA 871 for the fiscal year 2022 Salem County Mill and Overlay Resurfacing Program, construction South Greenwich Street, Telegraph Road, County Road 540, Federal Project Number STBGP L5K 0540 304 NJDOT job number 7101317. C2, resolution authorizing execution and acceptance of the New Jersey Department of Transportation Local Aid and Economic Development Federal Aid Agreement number 22-BT-BLA-873 for the fiscal year 2022. Preliminary engineering after final design, Griffith Street, Grant Street, County Road 657, Federal Project STBGP 0657300, New Jersey DOT, job number 7112311. C3, resolution authorizing execution and acceptance of the New Jersey Department of Transportation Local Aid and Economic Development Federal Aid Agreement number 22 DTBLA 874 for the fiscal year 2022. Preliminary engineering of final design Telegraph Road, County Road 540, Phase 2, Federal Project number STBGP 0540301, NJDOT job number 7111301. C4, resolution authorizing acceptance and execution of New Jersey Department of Transportation Local Aid and Economic Development Federal Aid Agreement number 23 DTBLA 872 for the fiscal year 2022. Preliminary engineering up to final design Welch Road, County Road 540, Phase 2, Federal Project number STBGP L5K 0540303, NJDOT job number 7100327. C5, resolution approving the execution of change order number 1, final replacement of Jesse Bridge, County Bridge number 1701, 274 Gershel Avenue, local road over Muddy Run, and Deer Pen Park, repair and mitigation, block 1101, lot 21 in Pittsburgh Township for the County of Salem. C6, resolution requesting extension of time for the New Jersey Department of Transportation fiscal year 2018 Mill and Overlay Program Federal Aid Agreement number 19DTPLA 804 NJDOT job number 7110320. And C7, resolution requesting extension of time for the New Jersey Department of Transportation fiscal year 2017 Mill and Overlay Program Federal Aid Agreement number 18DTBLA 784 NJDOT job number 7105306.
Commissioner, the reading of these 7 resolutions, Mr. Pleasure.
Mr. Director, I make a motion to accept these 7 resolutions.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? What we'd like to discuss, the bridge, final Jesse Bridge to be replaced. That's a great thing. We're glad that going back over it. And since the Elmer Times is here, I just want to let people know that the Centerton Bridge will soon be under construction. Sorry. When will that start?
Probably mid next year.
Next year, Center Bridge will be under construction, and we'll try to get through that project as quick as possible. That's a very stranglehold in the county. Detours will be long and time consuming because it needs to be done. Otherwise, we're going to be washed out, and then it'll be an emergency situation. So look for that bridge to be replaced soon, similar to what Chesney Bridge was. We have any other discussions? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Health and Human Services, Education.
D1, resolution accepting and executing a grant for the 2023 Comprehensive Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Services Contract. D2, resolution approving the execution of change order number 2 to a contract with Bayada Nurses for providing certified home health aid, Title 3B to the disabled and or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act. And D3, resolution supporting the Salem County Office on Aging and Disabilities to accept the 2022-2023 Medicare Improvements for Patients and Providers Act MIPA grant.
Commissioners, you're for the reading of these 3 resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt these 3 resolutions.
I second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Passed unanimous. Public Safety.
E1, resolution accepting State of New Jersey Department of Corrections NJDOC funding for the detection and mitigation of COVID-19 in confinement facilities grant. E2, resolution authorizing the State of New Jersey Department of Corrections NJDOC memorandum of agreement for the detection and mitigation of COVID-19 in confinement facilities. E3, resolution authorizing an amendment to the shared service agreement between the Cumberland County Prosecutor and Salem County Prosecutor SART team. And E4, resolution of the Board of County Commissioners to accept and execute a grant from the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety to the Prosecutor's Office for state fiscal year 2022 Governor Phil Murphy budget, operating helping hand sub-award reimbursement grant funding, grant number SFY OHH 17 2022.
Commissioners, you've heard the reading of these 4 resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Director, I move that we approve all 4 of these resolutions.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Mr. Director, I just want to focus everyone's attention on E3, which is the amendment to the shared services agreement with Cumberland for the SART team. For those who may not be aware, the SART team is the Sexual Assault Response Team. And we dearly need their services. We're in danger of losing the people who have been doing that work. Are aging out and retiring, so we are entering into this agreement. The import is that without a SART nurse, victims of sexual assault in the county have to be moved out of the county to be evaluated, and this includes young children. So I can't say enough about the efforts that have gone forward in making this come about.
Once again, another shared service with the neighboring county, Cumberland. So we appreciate their efforts with us also. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Okay, unanimous. Chapter 159, insertions in the revenue.
F1, resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, NJDOC, COVID-19. F2, fiscal year 22, STBGP, South Greenwich Street, Telegraph Road, County Road 540, Phase 1, CON. F3, fiscal year 22, STBGP, Welchville Road, County Road 540, DES. F4, fiscal year 22, STBGP, Telegraph Road, County Road 540, Phase 2, DES. F5, 2022-2023 MIPA. And F6, fiscal year 22, STBGP, Griffith Street, Grant Street, County Road 657 DES.
Commissioners, you have heard the reading of these 6 resolutions. Your pleasure.
Motion to adopt 6 resolutions, Mr. Director.
Second.
A motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, any old business? Commissioners, any new business? Hearing none, Commissioners, any public announcements?
Yes, Mr. Director, I have quite a few public announcements, upcoming events between now and our next meeting on December 7th. This Saturday, we have a shredding event at Salem County Improvement Authority, and we want to have shredding from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Saturday at the VFW Post 253 Elsonburg, Salem is the ABC's car show. The classic cars, hot rods, jeeps, motorcycles, food trucks, and basket raffle. Saturday the 19th, the 3rd annual community Thanksgiving dinner at Druid Tabernacle Ministries, 31 Penn Street, Pennsgrove. It's again Saturday the 19th, is the Fall Garden Volunteer Day to help clean up the apple farm, which is on Shirley Road in Elmer. Saturday the 19th from 2 to 6 p.m. the Curiosity House Tour, which is a self-guided tour provided by Greater Elmer Upper Pittsburgh Historical Society. You can purchase tickets at their headquarters on Broad Street, I think. Yes. Broad Street. Sunday, November 20th is the grand opening of Mucho Loco Mexican Restaurant in Pennsville, 234 North Broadway. Thursday, the 24th is Turkey Trot at Marlton Park in Pilesgrove from 7:45 a.m. to 9 a.m. Thursday, the 24th is the Harden State Park Turkey Trot, which is a 5K at 9 a.m. Saturday, the 26th is the Tractor Parade with Santa and Friends at the Coons Barnyard in Elmer on Route 77. Saturday, November 26th is Christmas pop-up sales at various locations in Pennsville, and you can find the locations on their Facebook page. Saturday, the 26th is Grand Opening and Ribbon Cutting Ceremony for Sunnyside Boutique, which is 191 East Broadway, Salem, which is about their 3rd or 4th new business in the last few months. And
A lot of things happening in Salem.
doing very well. Saturday and Sunday, November 26th, 27th is the Grinchmas and Friends, the small business Saturday vendor fair. That'll be at the Salem Elsonburg VFW Post 253 between 10 and 2. Tuesday, the 29th, the Salem American Legion Band. If you've never heard of them, it's a show worth seeing. It's free at the David Dow Hall at Salem County, the Salem Community College. Again, that's 7 p.m. on the 29th. Friday, December 2nd is Woodstown by Candlelight Tour. From 6 to 10 p.m. The craft fair from 4 to 10 p.m. And the new Woodstown Central Railroad train will be in town for the event. The following Saturday, December 3rd, is a Christmas parade again in Woodstown. In Salem City at 11 a.m. and the Woodstown Central train will be at that event as well. Saturday, December 3rd, lunch with Santa at the Mary Shoemaker School from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have Saturday, December 3rd, the Yuletide Market at the Salem Library from 1 to 4 p.m. And Saturday, December 3rd is the Yuletide Tour of Historic Salem, New Jersey from 1 to 6 p.m. And again, the railroad truck will be there. And another free concert at the Salem Community College on Sunday, December 4th is the Salem County Brass Society annual Christmas concert at 3 p.m. And the big event for all of us here is Wednesday, December 7th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Grove at Centerton. The Chamber of Commerce will be honoring our long-standing county commissioner, Lee Ware.
I did. Any other public announcements?
I just want to add to that. I mentioned the railroad attending the Salem Parade and also the Woodstown by Candlelight. They had a very busy weekend. Apparently they sold out think there was an 11 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and I think at 3 p.m. they did a brewery to brewery train from Farmers and Bankers and Woodstown up to the Sweetburg Brewery, up just above the county line. So
The
they
good thing about a lot of drinking, they get on the train, it's a straight line.
and they're not
That's right. What?
10 minutes from here, so we're driving that.
I do want to make one thing, a little bit about new business. We are progressing as Commissioner Board to purchasing a 700 megahertz system for our EMS, emergency services, fire, police. So it's due. It's past due. So we are making progress on that, working with Motorola, working with the governor, trying to get money from them. I spoke to one of the legislators today. It looks good as far as getting funding from the governor, looking for grants. But the commissioners at this point are going ahead and we're progressing, moving that whole project along. It appears it'll be about a 2-year project by the time everything's installed and operating, but we're doing it post haste. Anything else, public announcements, new old business, gentlemen? Hearing none, it's time for public announcement. We're going to step up to the speaker. Please state their name clearly and state your name and address. Elson, we know all that.
Patty said I have more time to begin tonight. You'll find, take one hand, one down there as well. First, I want to congratulate my elects, Gordon and Dr. Timmerman, on their election. I heard a lot of good things tonight from this Commissioner Board, which is a good thing. Now we need to solve this problem that you have before you, of the public works. Salem County Public Works is the heart and soul of this county. If you read that, the interim supervisor that you have now has that department in chaos. There's signatures from 90% of the department there with their complaint. I'm no longer an employee for Salem County, so I kind of take my gloves off now and speak my piece. I kept my respect because I was an employee for 5 years for this county. The job was great, but management isn't. And as you as commissioners, I hope you can solve this, because if you don't solve it, right now it's going to go to the Attorney General. Mr. Robseth, who's the county interim for Public Works, has got the department in chaos. He's discriminated, harassed, and retaliated against employees of Public Works. There's favoritism, discrimination, retaliation in the workplace, and that's unacceptable. When Mr. Zest came to the road department, he already had a personal agenda against myself and Mr. Grady Brooks. Was it because we were people of color? I don't know. Was it because I was running for office? I don't know. He told people in the department that came back to me and says, I was the one bringing the department down. He has his favorite employee, Mr. Eric Shemp. I want to bring that to your name. He is this young man, get away with murder in the road department. He also got me off the sign shop job so Eric could have this job. There were GPS put on all vehicles after they traced me for alleged Salem County time, which was a proper mess. So every vehicle in the road department, which is okay, should have a GPS, but his doesn't. He was seen, he called off from work on October 3rd, never told the assistant supervisor or the secretary. He was seen in Pennsville, October 3rd at 12:45, sitting on the side of the road with a county vehicle. That's Salem County time. He put truck 8 out of service. When I had it, he said, I asked him, why did you put this out of service? He said, because it had no registration. And at that time, 80% of the trucks in the yard were had no registration. He sends guys out to do jobs that aren't trained. He does county business after hours. And how do I know all this? I witnessed it. The day he called off, October 3rd, At 3:30, when we got off work, he was seen leaving the Salem County Mosquito Commission. I seen him pull up to the county homes and fuel his county truck. He has 3 or 4 harassment cases against him right now. One was with me, but never got addressed because now I'm no longer an employee. It won't, I guess. Employees of the road department are the heart and soul of this county. They are treated like they're nothing. It saddens me that commissioners allow someone like this to run the department of this county. I've had people talk to me all summer long, why do our roads look like this? Why are there potholes? This guy doesn't even have a CDL. How is he going to teach the guys that have CDLs, equipment operators, to do their job he's not qualified to do? My job I'm on now, I'm going through a very intense training, and I see what a lot of things we miss here at the road department. Safety is first. We want them guys to go home to their families every night. He doesn't know that. And with his background, believe me, I know his background, his personal background, he definitely should not be working for the public.
Can I just, I don't need to take your time, but I do have a concern as far as Rice noticing, since we're going on and on discussing employees, I don't think it's appropriate for a public business session. And so I would just ask that you refrain from discussing any particular employee. This board grants everyone, every employee that, we don't do that. And it's against the law, and so I would just ask that you not mention any further names.
I understand that, but these guys are sick and tired of it. That's why
I
we got to
understand
keep
that,
out
sir,
every
but I
night.
will have you have a seat. I'm counsel, and my advice to the board is not to entertain any additional conversation in public comment about any particular employee.
You
Please.
can just leave the name out, please. Okay, and all of them. And we'll give you another 30 seconds here.
Well, I'm sure, I know there's Pennington's talking to me, but it's okay when Patty Palmer goes over. That's okay. But this is a very serious matter, and like I said, if the county doesn't address it, we'll go to your attorney general, like they did try to do me, so, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Anyone else? Please step forward and give your name and your,
Yes, Mr. Director, on behalf of Patty Bond, who could not make it tonight, she did provide us with 3 announcements.
okay.
This Saturday, the 19th at 1 p.m. at the Joy Tabernacle, 31 Penn Street, Pennsboro, is their 3rd annual Thanksgiving Community Dinner. The annual Thanksgiving Missionary Food Giveaway is Monday, November 21st from 11 to 4 p.m. at the Mount Zion Baptist Church at 437 Reeves Parkway in Salem. And on November 26th from 8 to 9:30 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Creekside Inn will be Santa and his elves, and that will benefit the Martin Watson Park in Lewiston. Thank you.
Thank you. We will have a very, very short closed session. Before we go there, Jonathan, thank you so much for your employment and the best of luck in your future job and all the work you've done on Juneteenth and the success that we've had there. Thank you.
I'm still going to continue to work for the county, don't worry. Excuse me? I'm still going to continue to work.
Okay.
I'm still in the union for another year, so.
And for those, I know there's a lot of people from the road department showing your support. We cannot comment, and you would know we can't comment on any personnel decision. So, yes, we'll listen, but we cannot comment, so.
They just want action now, that's all.
Okay. Anyone else from the public have any comments? Hearing none, we will be going into closed session. We'll need about 5 minutes, we think. We will not be taking any action when we come out, and except for adjournment. So, we will go into that.
G1, resolution authorizing executive session county of Salem. Matters relating to litigation negotiation and attorney-client privilege.
Motion to go to closed session.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. We'll take about a 2-minute break, and then we'll go to closed session.
Did you want to announce the next meeting date?
Gentlemen and ladies, before we go, I just want to let you know, the next meeting is in 3 weeks. It will be at 4 o'clock, and it will be in Pittsburgh. It will not be here. It'll be in Pittsburgh. The reason it's in Pittsburgh is because we want to support Lee Ware at the Chamber of Commerce dinner at 7 o'clock, which is at the Grove. So yes, we will be supporting him, and our meeting is at 4 o'clock in Pittsburgh on December 7th. Thank you.